body will shut down.
Today we're going to be breaking down and reacting to some of the most over-the-top stunts that could result in medical injuries from the sports and comedy group you know and love as Dude Perfect. But before you get into it, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Dr. Jordan Wagner. Do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. And hold up, please. Seriously, don't be an idiot and try any of these stunts at home. All right, let's dive right in.
I betcha I could bench press 405 pounds.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
405 pounds is a lot of weight. You need to practice. You got to be super careful. I'm assuming this guy already has done bench presses, because if you just try to do that one, you're not going to move the weight at all. Or if you do have some strength and you try to push without warming up and it's a heavy weight, rupture pectoralis muscle. We have two of them. You have your pec major and your pec minor. It's going to hurt. Wow, it's displayed making it lighter. I think it's lighter in water, I think. If you had to just do 405 bench on land, that'd be a lot freaking harder. But because it's in water, there's this whole like buoyancy factors. Water is actually helping you lift up the object.
Oh, he's going.
And he's holding his breath, obviously, which typically you shouldn't be holding your breath too often. You can do it in one section. When you're holding your breath when you're pushing heavy weight, you're valsalving. We actually use these techniques actually in the emergency department to bear down increased intravascular pressure in the blood vessels of your neck. If your heart goes into a rhythm called supraventricular tachycardia, SVT, there's a technique that we use that's called bearing down or valsalving, where you hold a lot of pressure, not breathe, and increase the intravascular pressure to see if you can kind of reset your heart rhythm. Boom! He did it!
No one clapped.
Didn't say how he had to bench it.
Let the record show he could not have done it without me.
If you're trying to get into weightlifting or back into it after, say, an injury, being away from lifting for a long time, one way to start getting back into movements is almost like water type of activities, and that actually helps with some of the loads, so you can actually get the movements back down before putting a heavy load on, and then as you get better and better, you increase the weight as you get stronger and stronger.
I present to you the world's hottest hot sauce.
What is this suit? This suit almost looks like a suit relating to temperature, not anything specifically medical per se, except maybe like the face shield.
The world's hottest
hot sauce. See? Something hot. So super crazy hot. World's hottest hot sauce. Some people have different tolerances to food heats, spices, that sort of thing. A lot of time it has to do with practice over time, but some people just are used to having this type of spice in their body.
For reference, a jalapeno is 2,500 on the Scoville, the pepper hotness.
Right, it has to do with like...
This is 9 million.
9 million. What? Don't take this, don't do this. Now you have to be careful, right? Could you burn a hole in your stomach, so to speak? And people always ask that. You never know. It has to do with like your body's reaction to it. Is that actually burning a hole in your stomach? Probably not. Could your acids in your stomach change to where it needs to try to break it down and it's overproducing its own acid and causing issues? Maybe.
Any man in here, I want you to come sit down at the desk with me. Well done, Darren! Here's your toothpick. I want to put it on something. Okay. Yep. You got to be able to...
Wow, okay, they're smart. At least they're using like a tiny amount. You also have to be really careful with touching this thing. You might want to use gloves. If you touch your eyes, you touch your face, again, it's going to get in those areas and you're just going to be in a world of misery because it's going to cause the same type of reaction.
3, 2, 1!
Oh my gosh.
Feel it already.
Oh my God. I feel it too. This was a bad idea, I think.
I need water.
Hey, I have milk. You're okay, you're okay.
This is not acting. I'm keeping it in my mouth so it doesn't go in my stomach. My back.
Oh, yeah.
He's sweating. He's sweating, yeah. The one guy who came in with the green shirt, his body's having an adrenaline type of reaction where he's becoming sweaty, which we call diaphoretic, and he's probably getting hot, he's getting tachycardic, meaning a fast heartbeat. But your body does react to these things, even though it's just like your taste buds going crazy.
Dude, I'm good. Wow! I can feel it in my calves.
Now you've ingested it. Do you use water? Well, not really. You can try to dilute it. So milk is a little bit more basic. So you're trying to combat the acidity of it to try to bind to it. A lot of these products, they're in an oil-based sauce. What you could do is take a base or something that has also a little bit of fat, milk, and it will bind to it better versus water. It just kind of washes it around.
No! No, your body will shut down.
Your body will shut down. What is the craziest spicy thing that you've ever eaten? Let me know in the comments below. What are they doing? Oh man.
Delivery! Hey, let me know where you want it.
Gonna like bury him?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Come right here. Close your mouth. Little wit. Just a nice dusting everywhere. Nice dusting.
You're gonna get it in your mouth, and hopefully the mucus helps kind of bind it to prevent it to get into the airway. So we have different types of cells in our body that try to bind to these things and try to capture them and get them out and make it into mucus, and then you cough it out. Same thing with our nose. Our nose has a lot of hair fibers in them. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, this little more coming up.
Get in like your ear, your mouth. I'm glad they protected his eyes at least. If that stuff got in your eyes, you can actually get corneal abrasions, scratch your cornea, get it stuck in your eye, and you gotta come to the hospital and we have to like clean out your eyes.
Somebody tuck that man in. Have a great night, Core. See you, Ty. We'll see you in the morning.
The abrasions that you're gonna get on your skin moving, if you actually slept in something like this where there's sand in your bed and you try to move around, you can actually cause little micro cuts, which are annoying and uncomfortable, which increases your risk of getting a pathogen in there like a bacteria, because we have bacteria all over our skin. So then you can get what's called cellulitis. Cellulitis then turns into a big red infection that you need antibiotics for.
Today you are attempting the furthest distance walking.
Nice, a Guinness Book of World Record. I love all of these like attempts. These are funny to watch.
Oh, wow.
The mark to beat is 25 meters, which is 82 feet.
That's a long walk.
Walk on some Legos.
Oh my gosh, look at these things. They're all different shapes. I've never actually stepped on a Lego, but I've stepped on like a ton of different things. My brother's got my niece and my nephew, and he definitely stepped on a Lego in the middle of the night, and he said like it's excruciating pain. It's like taking a grown man to his knees, these darn little Legos. Let's see what happens to this guy's feet.
3, 2,
No problem.
1.
You're just definitely gonna get zinged.
Just gotta.
Oh!
It's for the one.
Keep going. It just reminds me of the walks that people do that when they walk over like hot coals during those like mindset conventions or over top of needles, right? It's potentially mindset. It's potentially hitting it in certain areas of your foot. Again, thicker tissue down there. I've never done it myself. I've actually never seen it myself. I would love to try it one day. I don't really want to burn the bottoms of my feet if I don't have to. Like listen, people come in with like stepping on nails into the ED. So he hasn't punctured anything yet, we don't think. I want to see the bottom of his feet when he's done.
Hard to watch.
Your foot, the amount of like skin is like super thick and dense. Obviously we walk on it, so it has to be firm, it's got to be hard, and that's why we also develop almost like calluses per se.
Ty.
Let's go, Ty.
Oh, his feet have got to be bleeding.
Oh, that's horrible.
Tyler, you can step off. The mark to beat was 82 feet. That tape measurement is 146 points.
Wow, yeah, he went excessive, which is good. Might as well just kept going. I wanted to see the bottom of his feet. Did he actually puncture anything? Is there any bleeding or abrasions or cuts? And then, or is it just kind of sore down there? Typically, you don't really see that many bruises actually to the bottom of the feet. You see them on the sides and the top.
3,600 calories per 8 grams. Wow. You're going to be full after this.
I'm going to be huge after this.
That's a lot of calories.
No, he needs to just soak this. Let's hear the noise. It's good.
But 8 grams is a lot too. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not do this. So you don't know exactly what is in animals' feed. It says it on there, but you can have pieces of bone in there, fillers, you can have soy, you can have different types of organs in there, you can have a wrong ratio of vitamins that are specific to an animal that the food is for versus for a human.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
He's there.
I'm Corey and I eat dog food like cereal.
Go, go, go. It probably is so gross. Yep. Oh, man. Are you gonna really hurt yourself if you accidentally eat something like this? Probably not. Should you make it a habit to eat this type of food? No. You can cause a lot of issues related to your own nutrient intake, your electrolytes, minerals, and vitamins that are ingested into your body. And then our body processes are based off of the consumption of what we're eating. You can really jack up your system if you eat this food all the time.
Hey, dude. Good to have you back.
All right, try it again.
Oh, gosh.
What's it taste like?
Horrible. A trick to potentially get this down though is hold your nose. A huge factor in taste in our bodies is the smell. If you guys have ever been sick, right, with a cold, food just doesn't taste good because you can't smell it. So if it tastes like garbage, potentially holding your nose and not smelling it might actually make you be able to stomach it to get it down. Just a little trick. Please, again, do not eat cat food, dog food, goat food, horse food, pig food. Don't eat that stuff. Eat human food because that's what it's made for. So these were intense. These were funny. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I want to hang out with my buddies and do kind of fun, goofy, crazy things. I hope that they have some medical staff on scene, but these are really funny. I want to see more. Let me know which clips or which episodes I need to check out for a future video. And as always, if you like this, I know you're going to love these videos, so check them out. Thank you so much for watching and stay healthy, my friends.